this is Gilbert Gottfried and Positive Geek Out. What kind of moron subscribes to this kind of smut?
Thanks, Gilbert. Okay, let's get on to it. Today we're talking about how was Hela able to wield Thor's hammer. We're going to go through 4 or 5 different options on that one, and at the end we're going to be talking about some giveaways, so stick around for that. Option 1. It was once hers. There's a moment in Ragnarok where they pull the ceiling down and you can see a picture of her standing proudly beside Daddy waging war on the Nine Realms. If you consider that she's also holding Mjolnir, this brings into thought that she probably was there when Mjolnir was created, and as such probably has a far more intimate knowledge of how Mjolnir should be used. Option 2. The worthy charm has only been put on during Thor 1. Anything before this time, and anyone using it, would not have had to have been worthy to actually use the hammer, at least in the MCU version. Now if we take that into consideration, Hela spent an incredibly large amount of time with no breaks on the hammer figuring out how it works. Now, we'll get to it a bit later, but potentially she also figured out how Odin worked a little better, especially with his magic. Theory 3. Worthy just means in line with Odin's ideals, and Odin wants to protect the Nine Realms. This is why some villains have been able to pick up the hammer. The list of bad guys listing the hammer does go on, but it also includes some of the people like Doctor Doom, Deadpool, Hydra, Captain America, Loki, Magneto, Red Hulk, and well, obviously even Hela herself. So it's not particularly a good guy only thing. Theory 4. She wants to protect the Nine Realms from what she views as a kind of destruction and failure. So theoretically, she may have found a glitch in the spell and worked around it by actually working in with, I guess, kind of what Odin wants. Theory 5. Just as Thor is capable of drawing upon the power of thunder, it's stated many times she draws her power from Asgard itself, and as it states, Asgard is not a place, it's a people. So this implies that she's potentially drawing her power from the people of Asgard itself. That may mean she's actually able to draw their influences as well. So potentially, Hela is actually drawing Thor's power itself and Thor's influence over the hammer in order to control it. Okay, bonus theory, let's get juicy. Now remember, the Hulk can't even list this thing, so it's not about strength. You have to be worthy to stop it in motion. So Hela obviously knew a workaround, or her will worked within the spell itself. The spell demands that the will to be worthy and work within the realms of Odin's intent. So, deep down, perhaps the reason Hela is able to wield the hammer is simply because Hela knows Odin's truest, deepest hearts. Hela knows that Odin truly, deep down, desires the similar thing that she does. She knows his past, so she's able to call to the hammer, and because she knows his truest form the best, she's also able to shatter not only the spell, but the forge magic holding the gravitational forces of the hammer together. I mean, honestly, I wanted a bit of a bigger boom than that, but I guess we wouldn't have had much of a movie if that had happened. Tell me what you think. What are your theories? Comment, like, subscribe, you know the drill, and we'll squat up in Discord. Thanks again for coming by. Bye!
There's a special place in hell reserved for all of you. Like, subscribe, notify, and comment, or I will touch myself in ways that will haunt your dreams.